Listen, everybody, as an entrepreneur, you are able to dictate how much you get paid. Now, sometimes we have to take less for jobs and things to get off the ground, to get some case studies. And some of you might need to humble yourself to lower your rates to get some clients. But you also get to dictate how much you get paid. As you grow in your business, you develop more skills. You learn what you don't know, to do what you couldn't do before, to be more confident. You get to decide how much people pay you. In the short term, you might have to take less than you want. In the long term, you get to decide how much you make. And some of you also need to raise your rates. Listen, if your rates are really high, nobody's buying from you, you haven't gotten sales in like 6 months, I'd lower them, okay? If you're getting a ton of sales and you're burnt out, raise your rates. That's pretty much how you decide how to do it. The marketplace is going to pay you what they think you're worth. And then from there, stick with me here, you get to decide to bump it up by 20%, 30% with every new client that you get. You're the one that gets to decide how much you want to get paid. It's a process, yes. And some of you are way too impatient to go through that process, to get there because you want the quick cash. You want the fast, big payday. I'm sorry, but that's not a reality. It's a fantasy. And so for you to get to the place where you decide how much you're going to get paid, you stay consistent. You stick with it. And then you get to tell your future clients, yes, this is how much I get paid. This is how much I charge. When you're at the point where you're willing to walk away from business because of how little they're willing to pay you, listen, I don't take clients for 2, 3, 4 grand a month anymore. I don't, because I don't have to, because it's a waste of my time to even do that. I decide how much I get paid. Was it that way 3 years ago? No, it wasn't, because I was needing to get some clients, needing to get some people under my belt. I shifted, I adjusted, I grew over time. There's patience that many of you need to develop, the patience to stick with something for longer than 6 months without getting disappointed and frustrated. And start telling people how much you want to get paid. Instead of undervaluing yourself. As you grow in your own personal development, in your own self-belief, you will see yourself as being worth more to get paid more. And then you can tell future prospective customers to pay you more. And you'll be able to walk away from people that are not willing to. Now, if you can't put food on the table, again, hear me out. You're going to have to take a lower rate to put food on the table sometimes. You are. It's stupidity not to. But you're also going to have to get past seeing yourself as this small person that's only at this one rate, and charge what you're worth. Increase the level of what you charge. Get to the point where you can charge $200, $500 an hour, $1,000, $2,000 an hour. Some of you, those numbers are crazy. But that's the point that you can get to, and that's the point that I believe every single one of you, if you're watching this right now, that's what's in your future. If you're willing to walk the path. If you're not, you just want a quick buck, go get a job somewhere. They're willing to pay you money. I guess there's a shortage of jobs that are out there right now, and people aren't even willing to take it because the government's giving so much unemployment. So if that's what you're looking for, there's a lot of opportunities for quick, free cash for people that are not willing to be patient. For the rest of everybody who's watching me, stick with the process. Bring value to the table. Believe in yourself and believe in the value that you bring to the table, and you get to decide how much you get paid. Listen, there are issues in our culture right now with things like the wage gap and people not being paid enough, whether their gender or their race, things like that. Those are real issues. If we can all come together and say, hey, listen, I'm not going to devalue myself because we know our value and we get to tell people how much we want to get paid. Again, I said it. If you need to put food on the table, you're going to have to take what you can get, but then make it an intentional part of your process to charge more later. Don't get comfortable there. Charge more. And and start making more money. And that's how you can increase your income. Listen, if you need some help knowing how to grow your income and make more money on the internet, you can schedule a free 15-minute call with me. I've been helping business owners make